Oh! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Marv. As you can see, I've got all of my paints together and I've got these Altoids tins that I was inspired by. I started by 3D printing some pieces for my palettes, and this is what they look like after the print finished. I also printed out a half pan little slot just to see how many would fit in there. I was also kind of nervous that these wouldn't fit into the tin itself, so that was a just in case. And this is what they look like fresh out of the 3D printer. I've got 2 of them. Altogether, I think I've got like 24 slots. I originally wanted to use these together in the same tin, but I realized that the Altoid tin top was kind of too thin for the other one to fit in there and it closed properly. So I think I'm going to do one in my gouache and one with the watercolors. The watercolor one is going to be the one with the little square in it, so I can have a little mixing tray for my watercolors, since I have less colors in that. So what I'm going to do now is pop open all these tins and pull out all the mints so I don't waste them, because Altoids is kind of expensive and they taste good, so I'm going to save them. So I'm just going to dump them out in these bags, and as my existing tin gets empty, I'll just refill them. I'm going to run and go rinse these out and dry them off, and I'll be right back. So what I'm going to start off doing to put them in there is take my knife and shave it down, just because when I tried to put it in there the first time, it kind of didn't fit, and the edges from when it was printed were kind of jagged, so I wanted to be smooth so it fits down there without me having to force it, because I was kind of scared that I was going to break it trying to shove it down in the thing. Oh, alright. So it's going. And then so like, oh, this is the wrong, oh, this is the right one. I was gonna use the blue for the yeah, the blue one gonna have the one with the tray in it. So yeah, I'm not even, I stuck it in here and and honestly, I went back and I decided that I probably should glue this down, just because the trays aren't quite tall enough to fill the thing all the way, but you'll see that later. I didn't want it to shake and jump up and down while in transit, because again, I'm kind of scared that they'd break. I've never used this material that it was printed with for anything other than like figurines, so that's what I wanted to use it for. So I'm just gonna put a couple of dots of glue on the back, and then I'm gonna shove it down into the tin so that it doesn't move around when I'm using it later on. And then after that, I'll fill it. And I glued myself so many times while doing this. Like, I glued the paper to me, I glued the tin to me. Like, a lot of that's cut out, but I did. So I'm just gonna go shave this one down, and I'll come back after I'm just gonna shave it down, and then I'll come back after I shove it in the tin.
It's probably overkill, because I'm sure it can't come out with the lip, but so I glued some paper towel to my finger.
You forget about my adhesive allergy. It's in there. Y'all, I'm probably gonna break a nail or something fucking around with this thing. Alright. Okay, so here I am, just taking each of my colors, and I'm just taking each of my colors and filling in the slots that I had available. I'll just tell you which ones I used. I used Chinese white, cadmium red, cadmium yellow, ultramarine, poker's green dark, dioxane purple, I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that right, and then burnt umber. And also There are 2 slots left over for when I finally get a, I'd really like a black watercolor, but I don't have it in a tube. Like all my pan watercolors have it, but I don't have it in a tube. So I wrote all the names of each medium that I have on the swatch card, and I'm just going to tape them in there for now, just for safekeeping, so I can refill my thing later on. So I'm just going to shove it in here and put a little tape on the back so that it doesn't fly out when you open it. And then they look pretty good. I just have to let them dry, and then I'll be able to use them on the go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is what they look like in the end. I'll see you next time.